South Africans should prepare for another steep petrol price hike Wednesday. The Minerals, Resources and Energy Department has announced that the retail price for both 93 and 95 grades petrol would climb by a record R1.46 for March. Diesel will cost R1.48 more, and illuminating paraffin will increase by R1.21. Paraffin fuel is used extensively in poor households for heating, cooking and lighting.
We have seen the very high oil prices during the period under review, mainly due to the situation in Ukraine and also the fact that OPEC and non-OPEC members did not increase production to meet the increasing demand.
Higher fuel prices will immediately push up other consumer costs. For the working class, this would be a good reason to demand higher wages. However, millions of unemployed South Africans could be left out in the cold. South Africans are already battling a slew of increases in administered prices. Electricity tariffs had been rising at a rate above inflation. Lending rates are also on the increase. SIMO Advisory and Consulting Director Katishima Semula says interest rate hikes already consume most of the consumers' disposable income.
We are going to see disposable income of consumers declining, because when interest rate rises, they are unlikely to be spending more, or they've got lesser what they had a day before the interest rate were hiked, and as a result, demand will be lower. So it's a double whammy where we will see ultimately the entire economy suffering.
Meanwhile, the South African National Taxi Council Chief Strategic Officer Thabiso Molelegwa says these increases will put pressure on the already burdened consumers.
It is therefore important for the people to understand that this petrol price increase and the pressure that it comes with would require the industry to review the current taxi fares and look at how best it can balance between petrol taxi fare increases as well as the burden that it may have on the already burdened commuters.
The Automobile Association says the increases will certainly impact on every single South African, given the reliance the country has on fuels for transportation, manufacturing, and in the agricultural sector. Economists say the ongoing tensions between Russia and Ukraine will continue to put pressure on Brent crude oil prices. Nothando Makutulela, SABC News, Johannesburg.